On this episode, I'll be unboxing White Zombie from Waxwork Records. Let's cue the music. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm Ralph, and I'm kind of excited about this one. I ordered this just a week ago, and I was intrigued, and I'm excited it showed up so quickly. Now, I'm going to start opening it right away, and I want to talk about this movie. So, here's the deal. This is Blind Buy. I haven't seen this movie, and I really don't know anything about the music either. And, Waxwork put out one of my favorite records, which was Bride of Frankenstein. And I love Bride of Frankenstein, and I listen to it all the time. And I like listening to old scores on my record. And so when I saw this, I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. It'll be a blind buy. I still had some leftover credits from a gift card that I received from my sister at Christmas time. And so I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's get this. I am very excited. Now, there's a couple things about this that I have a little bit of a weird kind of issue with. Not a big issue, just a little issue. Is Waxwork, when they announced this over on their social media, they posted that there's liner notes by Rob Zombie. And I looked at the Rob Zombie liner notes. They're handwritten about the film and stuff, and it's pretty cool. There's like sort of mistakes and stuff crossed out, and there might be a misspelling of a word or two. Really cool, like idea to have Rob Zombie sort of curate a list of old movies. And this movie the music's probably public domain. So for Waxwork, it's probably great for them. They have the new facility. They're pouring their own wax. They're doing their own pressings. So it's probably nice to do something. And I'm assuming this is a public domain score. So the cost is low. And they get artists like Graham Humphreys, who's amazing, who did the Rob Zombie's Monsters. If you want to check out that unboxing, go check that out. Amazing artist. So the packaging is all really great, and they're probably doing it pretty much on the cheap, I'm assuming. They don't have to get the rights to the music. But I was reading Rob Zombie's liner notes online, and he didn't mention the music once in his liner notes. And so I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then I looked at the artwork, the front and back, and I didn't see any music credits, like a composer credit or anything. So I'm like, that's weird too. But then today, as of this recording, Waxwork posted something on their blog. They have a blog feature now. It's called, something the score, getting the score. Whatever it's called. The Waxwork Know the Score? Is it Know the Score? I think it's Know the Score. You guys can berate me in the comments. They mentioned this pressing. And this is going to be a series of movies. And I'm very excited. And in the writing of the blog post, no mention of the music. They only talk about the film. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. I went to IMDb, and let me double check. So here's what it says on IMDb. It doesn't have a composer per se. There's a music department. It says that Guy Bevier, I'm assuming that's, or Guy Bevier maybe, Guy, Guy. His last name is Bevier. And Guy was credited as Guy Bevier Williams, did the background music. And there was a music supervisor, Abe Meyer, and Abe Meyer was uncredited. So I'm assuming that this music is Guy Bevier. I'm not sure. Waxwork posted all of the liner notes and everything on the site or on the social media, so I don't know if they mention who actually composed the music. One of the reasons why I'm excited for this is because I know this one doesn't have it in it, but a lot of those old Universal scores were used in Flash Gordon serials, which I love Flash Gordon serials. Hey, look, I got a little extra bonus. I got a Yum Earth organic pop. Pop of what? Organic pop. That's all it says. And got a little lollipop. Got little pumpkins on it. I'm on a diet, but I might check that out later. Hopefully my wife doesn't see this unboxing. All right, let's open this up. So, I almost forgot. It's been a while since I've opened a Waxwork record, and this one was opened by Rachel. Thanks, Rachel. Looks like Rachel got new cards. I haven't seen these yellow ones. Again, nobody at Waxworks has let me know if Rachel gets to pick what's on the other side of her card. Rachel, if you're watching for some reason, let me know. Anybody that works for Waxwork, let me know if you get to choose. Because I have this dream that one day I work for a record company and I put in the packing slip and I get to choose, for my card back. If this were to say Ralph on it, this would 100% have either Nightbreed. It'd probably have Nightbreed. Of all the things that they've released, I think Nightbreed would be the one Waxwork title that I would put on the back of my card. But thank you, Rachel. Packed wonderfully. Everything looks good. Corners look nice. Packing tape was on there. Great. Everything looks good. Thanks, Rachel. Here's your hype sticker with your, we're going to get a big ass glare, but there's your hype sticker with your barcode and Bella's eyes. So let's open this up and then take a look at the art. So yeah, use that barcode for your Discogs. And you could follow me at Discogs at CASINOSKUNK. It's my production company. Kind of. It's not really a company. It's just me. It's all the bullshit that I do online. So to call it a production company is kind of stupid, but I do produce stuff. So here's the cover, and let's get a good close look at that. Graham Humphrey's art is really striking, really terrific. Right now, I'm not a horror guy, so that's why I don't get a lot of Waxwork records, because I'm not really into horror, and I think I've seen one Rob Zombie movie, so I'm not the biggest. Nothing against Rob Zombie. He's just he makes stuff that honestly scares me. I don't like being scared. So that's a little. It's not in the way. It's nice and small. The sort of banner. The banner up there with the Rob Zombie Presents. And then I don't mind. It's not. I don't know if it's on the. It is on the spine. And what's kind of cool about that, this is Waxwork Records 135. Let's see if I could zoom in on that spine. So what's kind of cool about that is I can probably put it all under one section on my shelf as Rob Zombie Presents. So I actually like it a lot here. Not so much here, but it's not really covering any of the art. But look at this artwork. It just says original motion picture. Oh gosh. Original motion picture soundtrack. No composer name. Let's take a look at the back here. Mixed and pre-mastered for vinyl by Thomas DeMuzio and art by Graham Humphreys. It does not have composer name, but here's the back artwork. Looks really neat. And again, I haven't seen this movie, so this is a complete blind buy. Maybe I should check it out, huh? There's a lot of tracks on there. Not sure what the runtime is, but we got 24 tracks. And then if you look in the corner here, let's see if I can zoom in on there. This cool Lugosi thing and the Rob Zombie stamp. So that's kind of fun. All right, time for the gatefold, because this is a gatefold. Let's see here. Is there anything? Yeah, we got a couple things to look at here. So here's the gatefold, which I haven't seen yet. I know that's Madge Bellamy. And one of the reasons why I know that's Madge Bellamy is because in the movie Ed Wood, which is one of my favorite movies, Vampira is watching White Zombie and mentions Madge Bellamy and a bunch of other people she's never heard of. So this gatefold art, wow. I'm going to have to get some really good pictures for my Instagram review. So be sure to follow instagram.com/Cue the Music Podcast. I really like this. I mean, I'm going to have to watch this movie. I think it's 1932, which is really early. So in the front part of the gatefold, let's open there up and grab, here are the liner notes. Oh, it's a really nice thick cardstock. And look at this artwork. This is great artwork. Really cool. And then here are Rob Zombie's notes. And I noticed, I think that's supposed to say first, but like all these little mistakes and scratched out give it a real personal feel, which I'm assuming it looks like Rob Zombie literally wrote this out on a square image. I mean, if anybody wants to confirm that, it looks like he literally like cut stuff out and scraped stuff, and like Waxwork gave him this template and he went through and just went at it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, there's some hash marks there, some things. He dots his eye with an X. It's really neat. It feels real personal, and which is good, because that's what, if his name's going to be on this thing, that's what it's going to be, you know. It's cool that it's personal. Okay, so let's see here. This is a green zombie jungle. I think it called it. It's probably on the hype site. A zombie jungle. So this just says green and black hand poured vinyl, and I'm wondering if this was done on their new facility, because they've been posting a lot of picture over waxwork and video of stuff they're taking out and pressing. Wow, look at this. Here's the back. Here's the B side, and the color on this is a nice forest green and has a real swampy look to it. This is really nice looking, and that artwork goes perfectly. It's 45 RPM, and there's the logo. And I can't wait to listen to this. I have no idea what I'm getting into with this record. I'm hoping it's great, obviously, and I'm hoping that if it's something that I'm really into and I really dig this, I think what I'll do is I might get the next one, and that would be good for everybody, because I like old music, especially stuff, Universal Monster stuff, which is mostly because of my love of Flash Gordon. But I'm really excited to listen to this. I'm going to listen to it for the first time, and maybe if I like it enough, I'll go and watch the movie. But all the imagery on here is real striking, and I can't wait to check it out. So head over to my Instagram. Usually that happens the day after these drop, and look for my full review and my close-up shots of White Zombie from Waxwork Records, music by ? A Rob Zombie presentation. So there it is. Till next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.